just did a breach. I have so much shit on my screen that when I click on a wisdom scroll, I walk like 2 screens off, pick it up.
The Eternals had no respect for their land. Join it.
I vowed to care for this empire with my eyes open. I lied to my people. I lied to myself. Blinded by my lust for purity, I placed my faith in the most corrupt of men. I watch now as my legion dies, melting from their twisted bones. They fall and rise. Tired of mortal death and eternal damnation, I eat now my own flesh. Eat the corruption. I have failed you, my emperor of purity. Do not forgive me.
Ooh, that's not good, Naz. That's not good at all, my friend. Can't be done. Ain't got no time for that.
What do you want? Go where you are needed. May fear guide you.
feast no longer, Kitana. The ancestors demand it.
Over here, Exile. There you are. There you are. Good. There's fresh vermin roaming about out there.
I cannot carry this.
What is it, Exile? I'm watching you.
The gate is open, and now I hear her voice as clearly as if she was sitting right here with me. Words of a dead woman, reverberating up from the depths of Highgate. A spirit chained yet not enslaved, tortured, yet unbroken. That dead woman is Deshret, and our red Sakema longs to return to the dust of her Visteri. Free her, and I shall reward you as my gifts allow.
The gate is open, and the darkness calls. Good hunting, Cursebreaker.
Summon Chaos Golem. I think that's... No, I think I want Stone Golem. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure Stone Golem's what I'm after here. Go away. Let's see here. My Fossa book is blowing up. Oh, I think, right? Yeah, summon Stone Golem. Alright. What are my other choices here? Abyssal Cry. Don't need that. Lightning Golem, Stone Golem right there. Boop.
Our hopes are with you.
Okay, what can we drop for Stone Golem? Let's look here. This is not that important right now. We'll make better use of it later. So big yawn. Oh my goodness.
The rapture is our hope, our desperation. It will set the nightmare to boil, cook that nice big fishy in its own whining brine. Listen with all of your ears, not a cockroach. The rapture was Malachai's most wondrous creation, the only fire hot enough to burn the beast from existence. And its fuel? A gemling queen. Blood and flesh and gem. Yet my selfish self did not want to burn away, and so the fire was but a tiny spark. The spark of a cataclysm. I am sorry, my love, my Malachai. Go to it, not a cockroach. Find the rapture. Make me sorry no more. Ta-ta, not a cockroach.
My mana is gone.
Oh, that could have been much better than how it just went. That was pretty awesome. Golem runs around smashing the shit out of stuff. Totem just beats the shit out of anything trying to get to me. And I'm just steadily increasing its damage output. It's at 1400. I'm about to double it on the next level. 1500. Wow. This build is broken as shit. It's absolutely broken. That's awesome though. I like it, alright, I like it. Where's my Discord? Right there. Karuda. Oh, that's it. I even completed the mission. Walked in, dropped the golem, dropped one totem, and completed the mission. Wow. Oh, I'm sure, Naz. That shit was pretty fucking hilarious.
I do believe you and I are beginning to see eye.
Almost have my First hideout available soon. Don't smack me, motherfucker. Alright, there's a waypoint for us. Fuck yeah. Here we go. This part was not fun for me last time, but I also had no resistances last time and got the living shit kicked out of me multiple times. I do want to go ahead and get my double totems up soon though. And I probably need to start looking at upping resist soon.
You know, not a cockroach. Had I accepted my place, my rapturous...
Alright, let's go do it. Fuck it. This one was especially annoying. I can't remember why.
Sisters would weep to see what Calm has created.
So those are the guys that were annoying. Part of what was annoying last time, but that's not all. About to get my double totems. Just need a little more XP before I get that. There she blows. So, with that said, we now get double totems. But apparently I can no longer do damage. But it's what? Does that mean I can play? Okay, cool. So I could have. Very nice. I can place them where I want them. That's sexy. Oh, that's fucking golden, dude. I love it. Alright, hold on. We need to take a look at something else right quick. I need to probably get more fire resistance soon. My fire resistance is quite the shit at the moment. I don't know how comfortable I am fighting Kelm with my fire resistance so low. Let's see if I can up that real quick before we do this. But I know that this has fire resistance, so... Oh, it's fire and cold. Checking out Naz's gear here to see if there's anything I can steal from him. Can't steal that. I need the belt I'm wearing. Not 61 yet. Holy fuck, those are nice. And Naz has nothing I can use for fire. If I have anything I can fire. Probably just gonna have to swap out. Ring-a-ling-a-ling here. Go pick up a fire resistance ring. Now this has 16% fire resistance on it, which is nice. I think these give cold. Yeah, these give cold. I'm already rocking one of those right there. What does this one give? Physical damage. And cold, okay. Cold. cold. So much cold resist. Where's the fire? Oh wow, that's nasty. That's a really nasty ring that I could use. Cold and lightning. Can I equip that? Oh. Cold and lightning, double time. Okay. Lightning, I can't worry about. Yeah, I may get you to do that, Naz. I'm not sure. What is the problem? Is it intelligence? Dex. Lacking dex. Kind of lacking dexterity across the board, it looks like. I need more dexterity. That's probably why that dude goes the other route, is to get more dexterity. That's okay. That's the route I'm gonna go now. This is fire and cold. So I can throw this on. Wow, even if I throw oh, wow. I can literally not drop any decks. Okay, hold on. We may have to craft some jewelry here.
Yes.
Yeah, I may consider doing that, Naz.
Take care.
Yeah, hello.
What do you need now? May fear guide you.
So best.
Nothing much. Did you guys still need the Mythic Plus? Sorry, that took so long.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of doing something on PoE at the moment, though.
No worries. I'm gonna hop on PoE for a little bit anyway, because it doesn't look like anybody else really on.
Naz is on. He's on PoE with me, and he's the other one that needs it. Is Dussel here?
No, he's not.
Dussel's the other one that needs it, so he's here as well. I don't really have anything good for fire resist. Let's check PoE real quick before. How much can you put on there, Naz, before I buy anything on PoE?
I wasn't my priest, but it shouldn't be something. It should be something high enough to run. I just don't know what it is.
Hey Naz, when I am shopping for something, how do I make sure that I am searching? Never mind, I know how. I'm in your thing, Naz. I'm putting the neck in the top right of tab 4. Can you add dexterity to a ring? Okay, that's fine. Can add dex to rare rings. Okay, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Are you able to add physical damage to rings, Naz? Naz, can you add you can add physical damage to rings? Here, try to, where are you at? God damn it. think I'm gonna drop that ring. But this ring, maybe. Nice. That's a hella ring for me. Okay, so there's 26%. Let's see, hold on. I may have you do one more for me, Naz. So what is this ring? Fire and cold. I'll be right back, Naz. Hang loose. I need one of those lightning fire rings. That's a, okay, so we can't use that one, but it's the orange and red ones.
What is it?
Old lightning, no.
Be careful.
Wait, can I drop the neck now? Almost, not quite.
You help us, and we help you.
Makes me sad. Alright, just gonna do it with this one. Fuck yeah, that shot my fire resistance through the roof. So now, defenses. Cool. So I'm just barely lacking in cold and lightning now to be max. I'm fixing to come back to you now. I want to make sure I don't lose my portal. I'm bouncing in and out of it. I think I can take this off now. Nope, still not. Not yet. All right, that's fine. Junk. Yeah, physical damage again, yeah. Just trying to optimize what I can do with my totems here. As well as getting my resistances up. Where else could I add some resistance? Need a tiny bit more. I'll mess with it and get any more later. Thank you, Naz. I appreciate it, buddy. Feeling much more potent now.
Yes.
Holy fuck. That has 25% fire resistance on it too. Okay. I'll keep that in mind, Naz. So this,
Go where you are needed.
Take care.
Yes?
Yes.
Bye.
Try this one more time here. Bam. So there's a good roll. I got a good roll on that, so I can actually swap. Naz, I may need you to do that one more time, man. I'm sorry. So that gives me the fire resistance that I need, and then I can throw this on and get 67 max life. Yeah, I like that better. That's a lot better. Let's see, that should give me, bam, max resistances. All right, Naz, I'm sorry, I need you to do one more if you don't mind for me, man. And then I'll leave you alone.
It would be wrong to do that here.
I made a lightning cold resistance that procced 67 life on it and gave an additional 21% to lightning and 3 life regeneration, so that's got much better defensive stats for me. This is 1236, 1257. That takes me, I'm still at my, nope, I go below. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
Let the fight begin. Fuck yeah. 4K DPS now. This is OP as shit. Oh, I see. I can still attack as long as I only have 1 totem out. But if I put 2 out, then I cannot. Okay. That's pretty cool. Ice Crash isn't even usable. Like, it's literally grayed out. I can still shield charge, so it probably does 0 damage. But I cannot use Ice Crash at all. Yeah, there's no damage coming from this though. It's pretty crazy. Oh yeah, I recovered one of my orbs of alchemy that I just used. That's nice. Yeah, you want more, not added. More is multiplicative or whatever. Whereas added is additive. Here we go. This is gonna be rough, I think. Okay, that was fucking retardedly easy compared to the last time I did this shit. Wow. Build's fucking broken as shit. Alright, so I think we're done here, right? Did Al die on us?
I'm not sure. Did he PM me about that Red Pally?
We recruited that Rep Pally.
Oh, really? Nice.
What do you need now?
Naz vessel badge all ready to do this heroic thing, mythic thing.
Yeah, I'm ready whenever.
Yep, I just got a point, so let me just log off here.
Oh, I just found a unique strongbox. Hold on.
I didn't know those were
They're
unique.
ones?
I knew they were rare. I'd never seen a unique.
You will be remembered.
It's just a barrel full of spiders.
Oh, man. I'm not sure who else is watching right now, but somebody else is watching via Twitch apparently. Let's switch over and knock out this Mythic Plus right quick. Where is my... Right there, wow. Baz, we need to be on the lookout for Holy Pally as well now.
Really? What happened there?
Okay, do the inviting things to me.
Let me finish this map.
Yep, you're good.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the end of the world. Talk with Josh about it and see what he wants to do, you know? Not gonna let it get me down.
I hear Owl.
You hear Owl?
I hear him.
You don't hear him in
Sky.
Discord. What key you got on that dude?
Talking Discord.
12 now
Told you.
Flare.
I mean, I had to go get Panera, bro, because they didn't deliver because they were having a staff meeting.
Yeah, but they didn't. When I said I could hear you, they were like, "What? You can hear him?" I was like, "Yes, I can hear him."
He stalks me on Skype.
Hmm.
It's your turn, by the way, in chess.
Waiting on Senor Dussel.
I'm online.
It doesn't show you to be on. That's weird.
Oh,
Because
the
you're using
same.
my mage.
Gotcha.
Same thing happened with D when I logged in to help him with HFC. I didn't show up in guild as online.
Squid, do you want to come on this? I mean, sorry, not Squid, Owl.
What are you guys doing?
12 Nelths.
My priest doesn't have the gear for a 12.
So you don't have to bring your priest. You don't have to come at all. Just asking if you want to go.
Nah, I'll sit out.
You want to help your boy Baz? I see how it is.
I mean, I would, but wait, you were already in our plus 12. What do you mean?
He's doing his priest.
Yeah.
Okay. Has anybody got anybody else they want to try to bring before I plug it? Where's fucking Unrising Ron? I know he needs this.
Ooh. Hi there, 927 Lock here, making the switch from my warrior main, who is in 4 of 9 mythic experience.
Hey man, scoop them up.
What is there like an enormous difference in like overall damage between Destro and Affliction?
Destro is actually better on some specific fights. Like, I think Destro is better on KJ, for example.
He's running
High
Destro for
burst.
all of them.
High burst. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can play Destro for all of them. It's still competitive with Affliction.
Okay. I'll drop you a link to his logs, and I'll drop the other link into Officer.
Now, if he really wanted to be a god, he would play Demo. I actually prefer Destro and Demonology Warlocks over Affliction for progression base.
You're done right now. Nazrax.
He's AFK taking a piss. It says in guild chat.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see that. Good call, Master Dustle.
Thank you.
Yeah, Baz, he's in the guild already. The Ret Paladin. They did the interview.
But that is good. Very good.
His parses aren't that great.
His heroic aren't his normal or high purple.
He was telling me he's only got a few and they're not that great, and he doesn't have any tier yet. He's 927 without tier.
Okay. Does one of you know enough about Warlock to go through his logs and make sure he's doing it correct?
Yeah, that's what I played before I came to you guys to go.
Can you break down his logs
921
pretty,
log.
I mean, like, comb them pretty hardcore?
It must be the work of a corrupt druid. Seek
We want a 930 rogue for this, Tiny Paws. Never mind,
Can
he
you
canceled.
link me to his armory so that I can actually see his gear?
You can see it, just refresh the Warcraft logs link. You can pull gear directly into Warcraft logs, dude. Naz, you're done with your map and shit, right?
Yeah.
Alright, making sure.
There it is. Oh, he's only and he's got the crafted shoulders. He doesn't have any other legendaries but Cephus.
Those Ettins are building a huge bonfire to cook and eat
got a
my
950 weapon.
tribesmen. You have to stop them.
Yeah, he's coming from like 4 of 9 mythic experience. What he's telling me is his work schedule shifted, so he's not able to raid with his team from before.
Bring
And that's
hey.
the team.
Get him on here. Let's talk to him.
Right now?
Right now.
He did mention he's gonna have to go out and grab his lady at some point, but I can ask him
No,
if he wants to right now.
no, we can do it afterwards. That's fine.
I told him we might be a bit because we were doing Mythic Plus, but I can ask him if he's able to right now while we're doing it.
Nico's about to come online. We're just gonna grab him.
They all died.
Alright, I'm gonna send him an invite. It's good to go.
Alf, do you think you can handle the majority of this interview after hearing the ones I've done?
Yeah. I can do it right after I look at his logs. I'm trying to find out what his damage increase is going to be with the Destro legendary. He doesn't have any.
Oh, wait, Josh is about to be here. Okay, perfect. Baz, are you at all able to shadow on this character?
I mean, I could definitely give it a try. I've never actually done it yet, though, and my weapon's fucking garbage.
Because if we can get your priest knocked out and Josh knocked out at the same time, that's to our benefit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't matter. I can always just do another run with Josh if you'd rather not.
I mean, I'll do it, but I'm like...
Or he may be willing to Ellie. It's Nelts. I don't think it's going to be difficult. We carried a shitbag mage through earlier for Squid.
Oh, shitbag-ish was this mage.
Below the tank on DPS.
Alright, so about the same as Owl's ahead of him level and normal parsing.
I'm not below
he's
a
in there.
tank. Legendaries alone? He'll get like an extra 25% damage.
He's down there now, if you guys want to pop down.
You guys mind if we do this interview right quick before we roll?
Go for it. I'm just dancing around this Harambe dude.
What's going on, buddy?
Not a whole lot. Just catching up on world shit. Work this week has sucked, so I haven't had a lot of time to do much.
Right on, man. It's been a pretty shit week for a lot of people. Back to school and all that's changing a lot of Raider schedules.
Yeah, I work for a university, so...
Alright, dude. So a couple people in the channel with me. I'm JD, by the way. I'm one of the 2 GMs of the guild. My brother, Synthetic, is the other GM of the guild. 2 people in channel with me are Bazora, recruitment officer, and Owl, who is training to be a potential recruitment officer. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, I was just saying, okay, yeah, that's cool.
So, kind of refresh me. Baz has kind of given me some information here. We're a warrior, and we're 4 of 9 mythic, and are transitioning over to your warlock because schedule changes aren't going to allow you to continue to run with that guild. Is that correct?
Yeah, well, I was in the middle of transitioning to the warlock, but schedule changes are not going to allow me to run with them anymore at those times.
Okay.
They raid 7 to 10. On average now, I'll be lucky to get out by 7, so I would always be late. So as far as like the mythic standpoint, like it's just going to be too hard to continue with them.
All right, man. So first things first, I want to be very upfront with you with what the position that we're in. Okay. We, because of school and various things, people are dropping. We've lost. We at one point had lost about 7 members as of this past Thursday. A couple to burnout. I think it was 3 are dropping due to their concern with their school schedule, and then 2 they weren't having fun anymore. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen. Of that group, let me look real quick. We have replaced everyone except for 2 people in terms of range DPS. Now, keep in mind that when I refer to this, I'm referring to our mythic, 20 people raid team. Heroic's going to be no problem, and we do have a couple of bench people to help us if we need them, to go ahead and make sure we can raid.
Yeah, that's the way we did it too. We had a roster of about 25.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to build back up to. But right now, I'm actually recruiting for, the main 20. You know what I mean? So looking at your logs, obviously you don't have, many of your good Legos. You don't have any of your tier. You're playing primarily Destro, which, I know is competitive with Affliction in most fights right now. DPS isn't quite where we want it, but from what I'm told by Al, it looks like if you had the appropriate gear, you get about a 25% DPS increase roughly.
That's just legendaries. If he gets 4-piece, he'll probably be in purple forces, to be fair.
Okay.
Yeah, the best in slot legendary shoulder. So, like, the overall best DPS legendary are my shoulders, which is just a flat 10% DPS increase whenever I have one of my dimensional rifts over. And then depending on whether it's single target, multi-target, or cleave, the other legendary is best, which I have the bracers for cleave, which is does the same thing as Havoc, but just on chance. Chaos Bolt has a 20% chance to strike an additional enemy in 30 yards. And then the other 2 Legos. The other one best for single target is actually Demonology legendary, which I probably won't be getting anytime soon. And then the other one for just straight multi-target is actually the belt, that whenever I cast a fire spell, I have the chance to generate additional shards.
Okay. So we're not afraid to take on a project by any means, because, that's how you're going to get some of your best raiders, is by taking on projects and working with them. I've been doing this for a long time. The guild on this server is fairly young. We're at about 3 months old on this server. My brother and I have been playing since vanilla. We've led a lot of guilds. Everybody in the guild is fairly older. We've got a few people in the 23, 22, 21 range. But like myself, I'm 35. My brother's 33. I've got a wife and 3 kids.
Yeah, I'm 31. I have a kid. So.
Right on. So we're a very chill group. There's not any kind of like raging out on you in raid. We're very big on critiquing ourselves and on constructive criticism amongst the raid. We want people talking about what they can do to improve, where they messed up. We like people taking ownership of their mistakes. If we would definitely call somebody out and say, hey, yo, Al, you got knocked off. You can't get knocked off by singularity again. Make sure you're stepping up, paying attention to those things. If it happens multiple times, we'll set somebody, but we're not just going to rail on people. That's not our style. What we're looking for, man, is we're trying to kind of bring back something that hasn't, I haven't found in WoW in a long time, and that's, the feeling of guilds kind of like how they were in vanilla. When you got on and you hung out all night, and not all night, but you were on Discord, you were bullshitting, you were having a good time, and it felt like being at your buddy's house. It's hard to find out these days.
I totally get that, and that's also why I'm making the transition, because I'm currently in Toast, if you know who they are.
Yeah, they're a very large guild.
Yeah, I was part of Team 3, which we're currently their number 1 raid team within it. I was part of raid Team 3. They currently just got 5 and 9 this past week that I missed out on because I couldn't make the raid times just because of work starting up. But yeah, so but just in general, yeah, that whole big raid environment, it just, I mean, it got to the point too where like I hated it. Where like me, so I say hang out all night, like you help one another. You're a fucking guild, like that's what you're supposed to do, like help each other in general and shit like that. And it was just like, oh, we're gonna sell these runs, and like we'll sell them to discount. Like we can't just carry each other like on
Yeah,
main
that's
and then
not
do
cool with
that.
me.
Yeah, like no, it's 100K. Like if you want to bring an alt or some shit like that. Like the fuck.
Yeah, I'm all for it. You know, throw in some cells out there, you know, to help the guild or even to help people's personal wallets to outsiders. But that shit would never fly in guild.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get the whole like selling. Like, I'm down to like
Yeah,
selling
yeah.
runs to like fund guild bank and shit like that. But like,
To what's supposed to be your friends, fuck that.
yeah. It's our guild members. Like, let alone even our fucking like raid team. You know, like doing
That's
it, like,
retarded.
oh, yeah, like you got to pay 100K to bring an alt. Like the fuck.
Yeah, I got you. Now, I mean, obviously, you do understand you're going to be regressing, and I mean,
oh yeah, I don't care.
We have a
like,
solid group, but we are in construction mode. I'm not going to deny that. I want you to come in eyes wide open to that.
Oh no, that's fine. Like as long as I'm having fun, and that was also the reason I was making the transition to the lock, because I just wasn't having fun on the warrior anymore. So as long as I'm having fun, like I really don't give a shit.
Right on, man. And I mean, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for people who know how to play this shit, that are going to be good, you know, that can understand what we're going for long term, and that we're building something here. Because, you know, in our guild history, we've had 6 guilds that we've led. All but 2 of them have been number 1 or number 2 on a server. And that's a big gold on this server, you know, with the size of it. But we've played on the likes of Thunderhorn, Whisperwind, Zangermarsh, Illidan. You know, we've been on a lot of servers. Thrall, Proudmoore. So we have a lot of friends, but it's really hard to find that mentality that you used to find in vanilla these days, and we're kind of trying to build it again.
Don't have to tell me, I've been around since vanilla, man.
Yeah, it sucks, huh?
Yeah, I've rated Molten Core, fucking original ZG, like.
Dude, I remember I had so much fun in May Launch ZG. It was so awesome.
Yeah, I loved the snake boss fight.
Yes, dude, and I was one of the first people to get the Raptor mount. I about shit my pants. I went with happiness.
Nice.
All right. So we run Loot Council. It's pretty straightforward. We're very fair. We try to be very fair with it. Obviously, people make mistakes. We're gonna make a mistake now and then. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, that's what I'm coming from anyways, Loot Council. So.
Okay. The way our Loot Council.
We use the RC Loot Council.
Yep, we use RC Loot Council. The way we do it, 50% of it based on, you know, hey, how big of not how big like eye level, but how big of an upgrade to the guild is it giving it to this person versus this person? You know, if one of them is going to increase our overall raid DPS by 15%, and the other's 5%, we're giving it to the guy that's going to give us 15% more raid DPS. The next 30% is based on performance. You know, if you're, you know, hands and shoulders above this dude over here, and y'all are, you know, same class, whatever, or same role, it's going to go to you. The final 20% gets divided in 2. It's based on attendance, and then it's based on contribution and participation in the guild. You know, are you showing up to Mythic Plus runs? Are you helping out with, if we're doing, you know, extra shit on the weekends or whatever? Are you helping out with cauldrons or feasts, things like that? We don't want anything that goes into the guild to be not represented when we're handing out loot.
Shit, if you ever need anyone for pluses, like that's the only reason this guy is like so geared as he fucking is. Like, small group of friends that I'll still be like playing with that we always run. I mean, hell, when this guy was 9-10, I was completing 17s and 18s.
Nice. So I've been playing a ret up until about what, Baz, a month ago, and I transitioned over to tank for us.
Yeah, about that.
But given that, I mean,
about to get buffed too.
What's that, ret? Yeah, it makes me sad. But we just recruited a new ret today, and he's looking pretty solid. So we'll be interested to see how he does. I've tanked in every expansion with the exception of WAD. That was the first, you know, expansion that I went full on ret and didn't tank at all. And then was redding here and transitioned to a tank for us. Went over to a Guardian Druid, first time playing Guardian, but you know, we're already back up to one. We've already had to regress kind of once like this before due to kind of a attempted coup type of thing, or you know, what was it? Massive drama bomb is what it was. Anyways, we pulled a bunch of people out that were just causing a lot of shit and kind of re-recruited. We re-progressed on that, and then school hit us. Really getting ready to kind of change over from doing our weekly heroic clear on Mondays to moving it to the end of the week and focusing more on Mythic. But I want to have just a really solid team of dependable people before we do that. So we're probably going to do another 1 to 2 weeks of that. Clear heroic on Monday and then Mythic for the rest of the week. We don't have problems with people showing up. You know, the guild is kept small for a reason. The biggest we'll probably ever get in terms of the raid team is like, you know, 25 members. I will never run a second raid team. We are looking at building an academy within the guild. simply to act as kind of a farm league system, if you know what I mean, and to let casuals that are in the guild have a chance at raiding, because I believe it's important to have casuals in a guild. Lets friends and family who don't raid come in and play with you and things of that nature. So with all of that said, you know, I've dropped a mountain of info in your lap right quick. Do you have any questions for me so far?
Not really. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, like where you're standing. And,
Yeah.
You're just trying to make sure that I'm aware of it and I'm okay with it, which, I mean, I am. Like, as long as you're okay with me on the fact that I'm switching from my main, which I'm pretty sure I linked him. I gave him my name of my warrior, too, if they wanted to check the logs on that.
Did y'all link me that one so I can take a look, guys?
Yeah, let me scroll back.
Okay, cool. Al, do you have any specific questions for him right now?
Do you play other specs like Demo and Destro, or Demo and Affliction, or are you purely just Destro based?
As of right now, Destro, yeah, because I mean that's what has clicked with me necessarily. Like switching to a caster, it actually feels more like a caster. I mean, because I do arena, so I'm switching to this guy for arena 2 and stuff. I've been playing more Affliction just for that, but just for the pure sake of getting to the mythic level that I should be at, everything's being dumped into Destro.
Okay.
I'm really sorry. I think it cleared it in my chat log. Would you be able to send me the name of your warrior again?
Yeah.
So while you're doing that, obviously, you know, we all play WoW to raid. You know, we all play WoW for the Mythic Progress. Well, not everybody, but, you know, being that you're here interviewing for this, you play for the Mythic Progress. You know, we're all looking for guilds that can do well in that area. But right now, you know, what would you say your overall goal is, your long term? What, you know, what do you really want out of WoW?
So it's like a bittersweet like relationship to where like I want to have fun regardless on WoW. But like that's in like multi forms of like having fun. You know, like fun for me is getting the mythic progression too. Also part of fun, like the fun for it is like, you know, being in a good environment where I get along with everyone.
Okay. Right on, man.
Because sadly that's like one of the killers of guilds throughout time is just people.
Right on.
You could have a solid raid team and you could have 2 fucking people shitty attitudes, like ruin the whole group.
That's part of where a couple of our culling things have occurred, is removing really solid players that just had shitbag attitudes, because you may be the best player in the world, but if your attitude sucks, you're going to kill our raid team.
Oh, well, I know. I've left mythic progression groups because of that, because where, oh, people shouldn't have this attitude and stuff like that, but then they never do anything about it, and it's like, it's just a hassle, like showing up and like listening to those fucking certain people that aren't having anything done to them.
Right on. Okay. I guess my last question. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask this one. Where are you from, man? I think you told me.
Ohio.
Ohio? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think I personally have any more questions. I think I've covered everything. But you know, I'm scatterbrained as fuck because so many people are messaging me right now. Oh, we have profanity. I don't know if that's an issue for you. I bring it up front. You know, we don't allow any kind of, you know, hate, racial slurs, things like that. But there's a lot of profanity. I'm from Texas. Fuck is every other word that I say.
I mean, people who use profanity a majority of the time are more upfront and honest.
Yeah, that is one thing you will find here, is that as is with the interview, you know, I'm very straightforward. We don't hide anything behind the scenes in what's going on with the guild. If we have to have a meeting with someone and discuss their attitude or discuss a problem with them, if we feel it's important, we bring that to the guild before the next raid. We say, okay, you know, yesterday we had a talk with so-and-so. We talked to him about how he was being very greedy and not following mechanics. He's going to work on that tonight, you guys. You know, let him know if you see something he can improve on. We try to keep everything as you know, straightforward as possible. I got in trouble for saying no racial slurs because Naz is that nigga Naz.
I mean, meh.
No, I'm saying he said, what? No racial slurs? That's some of the best comedy with that, because we call him that nigga Naz. Anyway, moving on. All right, man. I don't have any more questions. Baz, Al, do y'all have any other questions for this guy?
I'm good. You seem pretty solid.
Is it okay if I talk to I Heal Drunk?
What the hell did you just say?
I Heal Drunk is the GM and one of the Raiders and Toast. Real ID and Dirt McGirt.
Gotcha.
You would have to ask the raid team 3 leader, Z. I really have had no interactions with iHeal. iHeal pretty much just takes care of his raid team and the raid officers, like if they need anything. Like he's essentially a facilitator.
You wouldn't say this guy causes issues.
No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask.
Yeah, so I'm saying like I really haven't had any like interaction with him. Like I've said, like he mainly does his raid, and then his whole other time is maintaining the massive server that is Toast.
Yeah, that's what Dirt does.
Well, so our trial period, I think I may have mentioned this already, but I'm gonna go over it one more time because we're kind of to that part of the discussion. Our trial period lasts 3 to 4 weeks. You are not denied any access to loot, any access to events, anything at all by being a trial member. It's merely a time for you to look at us and say, hey, I like what's going on here, or yo, this is not working for me, I'm not happy. Same thing for us. If you do decide, if you decide to join, you decide you're not happy during your trial, the one thing that I ask is just tell us, hey, this isn't working for me, I'm moving on, because it lets us know why you're not happy. So if it's something we need to address, we can. It could be something as simple as culturally, this just doesn't work for me, and there's no hard feelings there. The only thing we ask is the same thing in return. If we come to you and we're like, yo, it was a good run, but it's not working for us, be respectful and, move along to wherever you want to move along to. That being said, unless Baz or Al has an issue with it, I am open to offering you a position to trial with this man.
It's okay.
Agreed.
Right on. So completely up to you. Put some thought into it. If that's something that sounds good to you, just let us know, and we're down to trial you.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, like that's why I messaged. That's why I messaged him. So.
Cool.
I mean, I would definitely like to trial.
Okay. Do you need to say later to anybody over in Toast, or are you good to go right now? I don't know if that character's in Toast or what the deal is.
It's in Toast 2, the second guild they had to make. That's how big this is now. Like, yeah, like I'm not cool with the
I
size
got you.
of this
I got
anymore.
you. Well, when you are ready for a G invite, let us know, and we'll get you in over here, and your trial shall begin. Baz, you have his name, so you'll be able to do his G invite, correct?
Yes, sir.
I'm good whenever.
And I'm going to get you some roles attached on Discord here. There is a read first FAQ at the top. Make sure you go through that FAQ so that you have any necessary add-ons that you're going to need.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I have the general, what everyone requires between, I have DBM, Exorcist Raid Tools, Angry Assignments, RC Loot Council.
All right. I like the name, by the way. That's fucking awesome for a warlock.
I mean, we summon succubuses. Apparently, we're into S&M, so there's no reason not to have the name. Not to mention, it was so funny too when I bought the glyph for my Emp to turn it into a Fel Emp. Obviously, RNG. My Emp's name is Penis.
That's fucking perfect, man. Right on, brother. Well, welcome to the guild. Feel free to move about the channels. Highly encourage Discord activity. Really trying to push to get more people active on Discord. We play a lot of games here. Josh sitting in the channel, Angelbane, he's a healing officer. One of my best friends in real life. He plays a lot of HOTS, a lot of StarCraft 2. There's a lot of people that are playing a lot of Overwatch. There's a lot of people playing a lot of Path of Exile. So, find whatever fits, feels good, and get in and hang out, man. I'm going to go ahead and change your name on Discord. Or actually, Baz, can you change his name on Discord to match his in-game name, please?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's
So it will show only in our Discord.
Oh no, that's fine. This is my warrior's original name before I race swapped to Blood Elf.
Right on, bro. If you need anything from me, do not be afraid to come and ask me. For some reason, everybody's like, "Oh, you guys are intimidating. We don't want to come talk to you." Oh, me and Synthetic, my brother, we're not intimidating. We're very passionate, but we want to know if you have any issues. Okay, so definitely come and talk to us if you're having any issues. We like to fix people's problems.
I feel D is more intimidating than you, JD.
That's because I'm much more laid back and chill.
I'm more intimidated by JD. D's a big old cuddly teddy bear.
You just haven't been here long enough to see me actually get pissed off, Al. All right, man. I'm going to move us out of here. Welcome aboard, Bulgag. I'm proud to have you. Hope you do well.
Thank you, thank you. I'm glad to have the chance to try.
Yes, sir. Let's all go up to the lounge. Jeshua, what's up, buddy?
Just got back and showered.
Right on, man. So we got a Nels 12 we're about to run, Josh. You only need a 10 for the week. We've got one spot open. Baz is in here on his priest, so either he can go Shadow or you can go Ellie or whatever, and we can get this done and get this Mythic Plus knocked out for you.
Okay,
I can do
well,
rest
I
of it,
asked because I thought you were doing one, so as soon as I'm done with this match, I'll be game.
You fat bastard. How long you got on that match?
Just started. So
Let's go ahead and do one, and then where's Nico?
Tell me you at least play Thrall.
I did not play Thrall. No, I had never played Thrall.
Oh my god. Plays a shaman, doesn't play Thrall, and he goes Thor.
Play Alarak a lot lately.
Really? Never really liked
Really enjoying Alarak. He's very hard to play.
Yes, he fucking is.
He's really good if you play him right, though.
All right. What was I gonna do? Oh, I need to update the roster.
Gotta find that Nico boy.
He's on Noah with his rogue.
Yeah.
It works out that we're taking Josh because Unarousing still needs one as well.
My real question is, how the fuck am I beating people as holy doing damage?
Dude, you do a shitload of damage that's like, it's been buffed to hell.
I'm like stunning them and spamming smite and they're chunking.
So I'm into.
Hi, I already got whispered.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ballgag, how do you do the A in your name? Is it the same as mine, Alt 0193?
I think he said he was going AFK.
I just words and just copy past that shit.
I'm only taking a guess it's probably Alt 0224.
I copied it out of the game.
This guy is heated. He's like, how the fuck am I losing to holy priests in all capital letters in general?
Anyway, though, so you remember how you got your like Bis legendaries on your paladin?
Yeah, what
You
happened?
wanna come holy paladin for us, buddy? You should join back up and play. It'd be really cool. Yeah. Yeah.
We gotta make sure that that's something Josh is interested in.
Hey Josh, you want this piece of shit back?
Because he doesn't even know. He knows because I sent him a message about it earlier. But
Speechless, man.
he's muted and deafened at the moment. Who's speechless?
I was saying Josh is speechless when
Oh.
has asked that question.
Nico's coming on his pally. He's gonna rep. All right, we got ball gag added to the roster, so we need a couple of mages or a hunter and a couple of hunters and a mage. You know, we need those
By
rage
the way,
dudes.
just want to say I've been in this Discord all day, and I want to give props to both Baz and JD and fucking Owl for recruiting. That's all you guys have been doing all day. It's definitely paying off.
Hey man, I'm not gonna let our raid team die. It's not gonna happen.
It was mostly on those two. Like I got this guy by chance. I was just flying around and he PM'd me. But score one for the Bass. I'm no longer a goose egg. I mean, I had shift too, but he ninja transferred. A little ticky in my box.
But yeah, I still hate you, Baz, because all you've been doing
Fuck off, Minty.
is pressuring me all day.
Yeah, I actually have. So, like, if Minty joins back, you can put him on my tick box too, because I've been fucking sitting in here just like dropping the peer pressure.
You
trying
two
get
need
him
to stop
not
y'all's
play.
period drama, okay?
But, I'm trying to get him to not play for Forsaken, because they're dicks.
had me a hello, baby.
Could you imagine how much deeps I would do if I could transfer my PoE character into WoW?
None. The stats aren't the same, you tard.
I could close enough.
Alright, I see Naz. I see Dussel. Where is the Baz?
What do you mean?
Are you here?
Oh, at Now Slayer? No shit. I
Retard.
totally forgot.
Hey, Baz.
Literally
Hey,
good.
Baz, you healing Nell's Lair with Grievous?
He is.
What? Yeah, easy.
Prayer Mending is your friend. Just literally, that's how I healed it. I did a 10 with JD. I was in that group he was talking about.
We're about to do a 12.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's fucking... Yeah. Prayer Mending will do it. It will bring you to victory, I promise you.
It will bring you to victory.
They're increasing the item level drop inside Mythic Plus too, right? And
Correct.
And they're buffing it, yes.
Good, so I'm just gonna have to spam run Mythic Plus then. Tuesday.
As soon as our other peoples is here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just started killing this fucking stupid
You're alright, dude.
motherfucker. He's about to be dead. Finally. Yeah.
Remember what I tell you. It will take you a long way. Prayer Mending
Dude.
on cooldown.
That's the only thing I do. I hadn't
Hey, you two need to calm down.
I'm helping him out from a healer buddy.
I had Nico help me set up a fucking noise so that it makes like a little sonar ping whenever prayer mending comes up off cooldown. It's fucking great.
Just make sure you don't do what I did.
I will be right back before we get started, guys.
When my 4 set went